early life and beginnings. Earnie Stewart was born on March 28, 1969, in Corona, California, USA, to a family deeply immersed in sports. His father, a former professional baseball player, instilled a love of athletics early on. However, it was soccer that caught Earnie's attention and would ultimately shape his career. Raised in the United States, where soccer was still developing in terms of both recognition and opportunity, Stewart's journey was one of perseverance and determination. Stewart began playing at the local youth level before progressing to the top-tier youth systems in the United States. His commitment to the game and natural athleticism stood out, making him one of the top young talents of his generation. He attended the University of Virginia, where he played collegiate soccer and further honed his skills as an attacking midfielder and forward. It was during his time at Virginia that Stewart began to get noticed by national scouts, leading to his eventual move into professional soccer. Professional debut and early years in the United States. Earnie Stewart's professional career began when he was selected by the Major Indoor Soccer League (MILE) team, the Tacoma Stars, in 1989. However, his move to Europe in the early 1990s would ultimately define his career. Before heading to Europe, Stewart played for the United States national team, making his debut in 1990. Despite being part of a transitional period for U.S. soccer, Stewart was a key figure for the national team, and his international career would evolve alongside the growth of soccer in America. European journey: the move to Holland. In 1992, Stewart made the life-changing decision to move to Europe, signing with the Dutch club, FC Utrecht. His move to the Eredivisie, the top tier of Dutch football, was groundbreaking for an American player at the time. It symbolized a shift in both his career and the American soccer scene, with U.S. players gaining more recognition overseas. Stewart's time in the Netherlands was a revelation. At FC Utrecht, he demonstrated his technical prowess, vision, and adaptability, excelling in the competitive Dutch league. His performances with Utrecht were so impressive that he quickly earned a reputation as one of the best American players to ever play in Europe. In 1994, Stewart moved to another Eredivisie club, Feyenoord Rotterdam, one of the most prestigious teams in the Netherlands. With Feyenoord, Stewart enjoyed significant success, both domestically and internationally. Peak of his career: success with Feyenoord and the national team. Stewart's peak years came during his time with Feyenoord. He was an integral part of the club, playing an important role in their attack and contributing to their success in domestic and European competitions. Feyenoord's tactical style and high standard of play provided Stewart with an environment in which he could flourish. His ability to deliver decisive passes, his work rate, and his capacity for scoring goals made him a key player for the club. On the international stage, Stewart continued to shine with the United States national team. He was a regular starter for the U.S. team during the 1990s and into the early 2000s, contributing to the team's growth as a force in international soccer. Stewart's versatility allowed him to play in various positions, but he was especially effective as an attacking midfielder, providing both creativity and leadership. One of the defining moments of Stewart's international career came in the 2002 FIFA World Cup. As captain of the U.S. team, he led the squad to a historic quarterfinal appearance. His leadership and experience were invaluable in guiding a team that had exceeded expectations in the tournament. The U.S. had some incredible victories, including a famous 3-2 win over Portugal, a game in which Stewart played a key role. His determination, tactical awareness, and leadership on the field made him one of the standout performers for the U.S. during this period. Main achievements: impact on American soccer. Earnie Stewart's career is marked by several key achievements that not only solidified his place as one of America's finest footballers but also contributed to the overall development of soccer in the U.S. On the club front, his time at Feyenoord was the highlight, where he won the Eredivisie title in the 1998-1999 season and the KNVB Cup in 1995. He was known for his consistency, creativity, and ability to perform in high-pressure situations. For the national team, Stewart's accomplishments were equally impressive. He earned over 100 caps for the United States, a remarkable feat for any player. His leadership in the 2002 World Cup helped elevate the U.S. to new heights, culminating in a quarterfinal finish. Stewart's ability to perform at both the club and international level made him a true ambassador for American soccer. Stewart's technical ability, intelligence on the field, and leadership qualities helped lay the foundation for future generations of American soccer players. His success in Europe, especially in the Netherlands, proved that American players could compete at the highest levels in Europe, and his consistency at the national team level made him one of the most reliable players in U.S. soccer history. Later years and retirement. Earnie Stewart's playing career spanned over 2 decades, during which he established himself as one of the most successful and influential American players to play abroad. After his time at Feyenoord, he played for other clubs in Europe, including a brief stint at the English club, DC United. By the time he returned to the United States, his role had evolved from a creative force to more of a leader and mentor for younger players. Stewart officially retired from professional soccer in 2006, ending a distinguished career that spanned continents. However, his impact on American soccer did not end with his retirement from playing. After hanging up his boots, Stewart transitioned to a career in soccer administration and coaching. His knowledge of the game, especially his understanding of international football, made him a key figure in shaping the future of U.S. soccer. In 2018, Stewart was appointed as the U.S. men's national team's general manager, a role in which he would influence the future direction of the national team. His transition from player to executive reflected his deep commitment to improving soccer in the U.S., not just from a playing perspective but from an organizational standpoint as well. Legacy and conclusion. Earnie Stewart's legacy is one of perseverance, leadership, and achievement. As one of the first American players to make a significant impact in Europe, he helped pave the way for future generations of U.S. soccer players to succeed on the world stage. His performances for both Feyenoord and the United States national team proved that American players could compete at the highest levels of international football. In addition to his success as a player, Stewart's post-playing career has seen him continue to have a profound impact on the sport. His work as the general manager of the U.S. men's national team has further solidified his role as one of the most influential figures in American soccer. Earnie Stewart's story is one of a trailblazer who contributed not only through his skill on the field but also through his leadership and vision for the future of soccer in the United States. Through his dedication, Stewart remains an inspiration to players and fans alike, and his contributions to the growth of soccer in America will never be forgotten.